Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, if you love Jimmy John, make some noise. There's nothing they can do about it. When the state is #1, I will continue to be.
And the countdown to the new year begins. Immediately after the ushering of the new year came two popular artists, Olamide and Small Doctor, who treated the crowd to different music. Governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibekunle Amosun, was joined by his wife, Dr. Mrs. Olufunso Amosun, and their children, Deputy Governor Chief Mrs. Yetunde Ononuga, Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Taiwo Adeoluwa, the Alake and paramount ruler of Egbaland, Oba Adedotun Aremu Gbadebo, led other royal fathers to the event. it may be the last for the current administration in Ogun State, but this and many other programs of such are already a template and blueprint for the next administration in Ogun State.
What a beautiful way to enter into the new year. Lishabi Elite Club of Abeokuta, a famous social club which draws its members from both Egba and Egbado areas, has no doubt grown in leaps and bounds since it was created in 1970. And in furtherance of its objective, the club rolled out drums to celebrate the 2018 end-of-the-year program at the clubhouse in Idiaba, Abeokuta. Our guide, Moses Ojeomi, reports that it was a 3-in-1 program which included launching of a cafeteria, fundraising and induction of new members and the executive committee.
They are proud sons of Egba who diligently seek the growth of their native land under the aegis of Lishabi Elite Club, Abeokuta. Heralding the event was the arrival of the Grand Patron, Alaki and Paramount ruler of Egba land, Oba Dr. Adedotun Aremu Gbadibo, who commissioned the newly built cafeteria complex.
This cafeteria complex is being opened today to the glory of God.
Amen.
For the use of members of this club and their guests. May all those who eat inside here not eat any poison.
Amen.
May they never regret eating any food here.
Amen.
Anything they eat here should nourish their bodies.
Amen.
And make them ready to serve the nation even better.
Amen.
This cafeteria complex was commissioned by the club's grand patron. By the grace of God, the Alaki and Paramount ruler of Egba.
The gathering here is not only to wine and dine, but to chart a way forward.
Before coming in now, KBC has finally commissioned our long-standing project, that's the cafeteria project. And you would all know from the broker with you that project was initiated by the president before me, the Venerable Mbawale. It was in the language of our forebears here, consolidated by me.
There were speeches from the president of the club, Prince Lanre Adekunle, and chairman of the occasion, Prince Solomon Shoyebi.
The council under my leadership is highly honored by the opportunity given to the team to contribute to the progress of the club, which started from inception almost 50 years ago.
And I promise to be a very good member, loyal, honest, and dedicated.
For the smooth running of the club, new members were inducted as the Grand Patron gives his real blessings. There were also contributions from some notable guests towards the growth of the club. One of the founding members of the club, Comrade Jare Adefemi, takes us down the memory lane.
Well, in 1970, 5 of us, late Chief Sheson Sholade, late Shegun Fafiolu, late F.A. Adebayo, Festus Adebayo, Honorable Tunde Idowu, still alive, and my humble self, Comrade Jare Adefemi. We just came together and decided to put up a social group, and we named it Lishabi Elite Club. And we started meeting in one another's houses monthly by rotation. 1 or 2 years later, the number increased to 20. We deliberately pegged the number so that it didn't become unwieldy. But a few years later, we really threw it open. And by now, we have more than 200 members. But of the 5 of us that founded the club, only 2 of us are still alive. And the 2 being Honorable Tunde Idowu and I, Comrade Jare Adefemi.
Lishabi Elite Club, they say, will continue to work stronger.
I am elated. I am happy, extremely happy for the success of today's occasion. You see, it's quite a long time we've been planning, but to God be the glory, it has come to a successful end. I say I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy.
Think about quality membership, which of course we have been scouting for. And with the caliber of people that have been showing interest, we know that the sky is just the limit. For the
Lishabi Elite Club has contributed significantly to the socio-economic development of Egba land by its various economic and social activities over the years.
Moving swiftly on, the West African Social Activity WASA of the Nigerian Army is an event which enables Army personnel and their family members enjoy in a relaxed mood. The 2018 event was again an avenue for promotion of the cultural heritage of the diverse Nigerian culture. It also witnessed a highly competitive tug-of-war competition among other events.
The Nigerian Army is the largest component of the Nigerian Armed Forces and is responsible for land welfare operation. They bear the brunt of the nation's security challenges, notably the Boko Haram insurgents in recent times. But there are moments of relaxation for military personnel beyond war fronts, such as West African Social Activity, WASA, which is an accepted age-long tradition of Nigerian Army of getting officers and soldiers' families as well as friends together in a social and conducive atmosphere to mark end of the year. The 2018 West African Social Activity WASA of the 35 Artillery Brigade, Alamala Barracks, Abeokuta, has always been an opportunity to promote cultural harmony and tolerance among military personnel. The General Officer commanding 81 Division of the Nigerian Army, Major General Musa Sani Yusuf, and Commander 35 Artillery Brigade of Alamala Barracks, Abeokuta, Brigadier General Olani Yolatunde, say WASA gives military personnel an ample opportunity to socialize with their families, friends, and partners.
The issue of WASA that we just witnessed today dates back to pre-colonial days, and the Nigerian Army, as a matter of regimentation, has sustained WASA up to date. It is pertinent to state that WASA enables personnel, family, friends, and well-wishers to socialize in a very relaxed mood. It also builds cultural harmony, peaceful coexistence, among others, within the barrack and between the barrack and the community around the barracks,
which are organized to make the personnel and their families enjoy the relaxed mood. The history of Wasa could be traced to the pre-independent days when the colonial authorities introduced the West African social activities. This is organized once a year to grant the request by soldiers to participate in their local cultural rituals, owing to diverse cultural inclinations of the West African soldiers.
Highlight of the colorful event, which attracted dignitaries from all walks of life, including the Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Suradi Shola Adekunbi, was a tug-of-war contest.
This program has actually created a platform for both the high and low in the barrack to interact with each other, to appreciate each other, and to celebrate, each other, especially at this very important season. It's been a very wonderful program. Yeah, everybody see themselves as one. Everybody appreciates themselves and see that everybody's happy.
The Ogun State Cultural Troupe was also part of this year's event. Presentation of gifts and other activities wrap up the event. Yusuf Ganiyu, Ogtv Social and Community News.
And that's how far we can go on this week's edition of Social and Community News. Until next week, bye for now.